You play alternative, doo wop, pop, soul, tribal, rock and roll. How could you
Keep on going. Yeah.
how could you explain that kind of music?
Well, it's just so hard to explain. You just have to say a lot of words. But somebody once told me, I was at a show in Berlin, and somebody told me like, oh, hardcore acoustic doo-wop, and I thought, well, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, let me get the notebook and just start to.
Yeah, doo-wop is like this genre from the 50s that has like a lot of harmonies, and I do a lot of harmonies, so I guess that's where that comes from. But there is like a very punk element to it, so there's definitely that, and a lot of old jazz. There's a lot of influences going on. Really, what I like is what I do. So sometimes what I do is what I like too, but I just like sit down with a guitar or the kalimba or any instrument, and I just like start playing around until I find something that I like the sound of. Because I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really know what the chords are. I'm not a musician at all. And I just like start doing stuff until I say, oh, that sounds nice. And then I just, so I guess I just dabble until I find something I like, and I record it. And then that's how I do the song.
What do you get from street performances that you don't get on stage performances?
Well, what you get is, I think the most important thing you get is all kinds of people. When you're part of a scene, or when you're, playing in New York or even in Lisbon at certain clubs, because of what I do, even though it's very diverse, I'll get mostly like a indie crowd, if you want to like put it all in one bubble. When you play on the street, you play for everyone. And if you can get to everyone, and if you can make anybody, like you, even, anybody, from the people who are going to the office, people who are, about to clean a house, or people, everyone is there. And if you can get their attention and they can like what you're doing, then, that's very fulfilling. That's a lot more fulfilling than playing for people who already came prepared to like you,
Yeah.
So I love playing in the subway. It's great, especially when it's a nice space that I can move around and jump around.
And be you.
And be me, yeah, absolutely.
What about new projects, new music? What can you tell us about?
Well, since I started the project about 1.5 years ago, I've gotten a lot of songs, and we've only recorded one EP, and we want to make a full-length, at least 12-song CD, LP, whatever. Like really transport people into the Delancey Street station, which is the subway station that we like playing at, and like really like get people there. And we're gonna do that probably, hopefully we'll have it done and out into the world by December, January of this year.
Yeah. What should we toast to?
I would say let's toast to humans, but let's toast to all living beings. I think, I love looking at insects, and I think everyone is pretty much like, we're all here, we're all in this together. And let's just toast to life.
Let's toast.
Let's do it, yeah.
É a inspiração bebe-se.